Ross and Noah here,
And we're here to teach you how
and why
to tip
your server. Well, me and Noah have been around the block a few times and we've been waiting tables for a while. So this is to tell you, anyone who has not been a server, the proper way to tip.
and why to tip.
And we're here to enlighten you, to give you that special seed of knowledge
Because we care
about you.
and your server. We feel that everyone in America should 1, be a server for at least 6 months, and 2, work in retail for at least 6 months. Because then you'll have a better understanding of what these people go through.
A server has a lot of stuff going on at one time that you don't even know about. So, I'm sorry if we're really busy, we might not have the time to give you that little ramekin of ketchup or fill your water instantaneously. But it's on our minds and we're getting to you.
Something you may not know is that servers make very little money, usually about $2 to $3 an hour. So we survive off of your tips.
Also, we are obligated to tip out to our support staff so they can have a percentage of our tips because they help us so much. So we don't get 100% of that money.
Let's do some math for you. You ready?
Math.
Let's say we sell $1,000 in a shift, and you spend $100, and you tip us 15%, which is $15. We have to tip out usually about 7%. So from that $100 that you spent, we have to give the support staff $7. Therefore, we're making $8 for serving you for an hour and a half.
That's not a lot.
That's not very good money.
So if you only have 4 tables, which is pretty common, you're not making a ton of money, so it's not like we're rolling in the dough.
See, these are all things that you probably don't think about, but that actually happen in real life.
Also, it's very different from your perspective versus our perspective, what is an appropriate amount to tip. For instance, in most parts of the country, 15% is a very good tip. But to the server's point of view, if they thought they gave good service, 20% is the appropriate amount.
At least.
Rule of thumb, tip 20%. If it's really good in your opinion, tip a little more. If it's really bad, tip a bit less. I also want to say that I was actually a really shitty server when I did wait tables, so if you gave me a bad tip, I totally get it.
And I'm a really good server, so if you gave me a bad tip, then go f yourself. We came up with this idea because one of our last sketches, 16 Things Every Waiter Hates, which is right there, someone commented how they barely tip. And I thought, why don't people tip well?
And we thought it was just more of like misinformation than people actually being vindictive.
Exactly, so we wanted to explain to you how and why to tip your server. So hopefully you now understand.
Hopefully you get it, and maybe your server will like you a little bit more.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And be sure to subscribe to us down here, or just clicking on us.
Just click some stuff and
Clicks
things
and
will happen.
Clicks on
You
it,
never
you'll
know.
have an explosion of passion.